If you're a heat and air conditioning technician or even a salesperson, why do you need to have multiple ways to ask for the sale? This is a fantastic question. I'm Scott Sylvan Bell, coming to you live for HVAC Technician Sales Secrets on a perfect day to talk about sales and business, and a fantastic day to talk about you. I'm going to share something with you that is super important that you really need to know. Is I work with a lot of different industries. I work with executives, CEOs, offer owners, business owners, entrepreneurs, salespeople, technicians, for heating and air, plumbers, and like all of the common issues are common across all the threads. And here's what it comes down to. Most salespeople have one way of asking for the deal, right? They just, that's it. Like, here's my product. Here's what it is. And it's kind of a generic close. I can get you started as soon as Tuesday. And then here comes the objection. They don't have a process built around it. They don't understand what's going on. Nobody's ever explained to them the wall, that this is the common dance when it comes to people giving you an objection. Here's the objection here. Kind of follows over, and then you do your lockdown technique, and then they stall, then you ask a question, and then you close, right? But here's the thing. Sometimes you can go through a lockdown technique, you can ask your question, and you need to reapply the close. You need to ask for that close again. You need to say things like, want one, right? That's the redneck close if you didn't know. Like that truly is. You can literally just say, hey, want one? Redneck close, there you go. Like you should absolutely map out how many closes do you have. And old school sales, the Tommy Hopkins, the J. Douglas Edwards, like this is what they hammered home. Now, you don't have to use those techniques, and I'm not saying you should. What I am saying is you should have multiple ways to ask for the sale. We can get you started as soon as Tuesday. It's assumptive close. Like you need to know these things. Most salespeople have one or two when you should have like 5 or 7. You should be able to circle back and go, I know that this is going to be the right thing for you. I just need your authorization. That's a close right there. Just like sign right here. Authorize right here. You know, some people will say never say sign because it freaks people out. I've been through the Tommy Hopkins training. Yes, I know this, right? I'm just saying I'm going to use the word that I'm going to use in my vocabulary. I am not going to go and hide stuff and try to change the words, right? Here's what it is. You want to get started? On the dotted line right there. There you go. Right? It's just, you have to have multiple ways. Now, here's the thing. If you want to be better at sales, you want to close more deals, you should absolutely join my email publication. Go to this URL, type it into a browser, type it in, drop in your name, your email address, and your phone number, and I will send you emails. You don't want emails? Then I don't know what to tell you. But you do want emails, sign up, right? You'll be fine. My question right now for you, in the chat, just make a note. Drop it in, right? Make this super interactive. How many closes do you have? And be real about it. If somebody says, I've got 3,000, the chances of you having 3,000 closes is possible, but how many do you really use? And if you have 1, I would say come up with 3, 4, or 5. If you have 5, I would say you're probably good, 10. You really don't need to have thousands or hundreds. You just need to have the ability to circle back, and then everything starts becoming a hybrid. You start combining and conjoining things. But take this seriously. Like, how many different closes could you get to right now if you had to? If I said, give me all your closes you got, and that's how many hours or years you have left in your life, you would scramble and say like, hey, this is how many closes that I have, but how many do you really use? And here's the other thing, work with other salespeople. I used to do tons of ride-alongs. And I used to say like, well, how do other people close? What do they say? What do they do in tense situations? What do they do in relaxed situations? And I started building out playbooks. Someday, I'll share them. I don't have my book in here. But I got tons of techniques, tons of strategies for you to choose from. Here's the thing. You got 1 of 3 things to do from here. Just 1 of 3. Find the subscribe button. Click on it. Every time I send out a video, you'll get an update. 2, hit follow. 3, you know what you got to do. Share this video with a friend. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.